Big smiling face, Justin Gary. You just lost though, right?
I did.
Who schooled you?
John Fiorillo. He's one of the other designers of the game. So
great.
Couldn't lose to a better man.
And you have something you're proud to show off here?
Yes, I do. Hold on. I'm going to show off the newest update to Solforge. This was just updated this week. For those that are familiar, Solforge is a digital trading card game we co-designed with Richard Garfield. And so we released our first demo on the iPad back in December where you could play 2 decks against each other. We just did an update now where there's 4 new functionally pre-built decks that you can play. We're working on developing out randomized packs, deck building, online play, drafts, tournaments, all the goodies that are going to come out as the year rolls out. So,
what about a hard copy?
We get asked that question a lot. At the end of the day, we built Solforge so that we could take advantage of the fact that it's an all-digital game, right? So the cards actually transform as you play them. They level up during the course of the game. There's a variety of things that we're able to do that are just very difficult to do in the physical space. So while we've thought about making a physical game, it's not a plan for the near future.
Okay.
Like Ascension, we tried to build it out so that it was good at both spaces, right? It's a fun physical game, it's a great digital game, but there are sacrifices you have to make those things true. And for Solforge, we didn't want to be constrained by the physical world.
Do you think of Solforge kind of as also your platform for building on for other games?
Of course, yeah. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's part of why we were able to do the Kickstarter to build Ascension online. You can see actually we built new skins. You can actually custom select which playmat you want. There's a whole variety of different ones that you can choose from. So this is the theme for each faction. There's each deck theme for each faction with brand new cards and new art.
Who came up with this world setting?
I came up with it along with, we have a writer that's been on staff, Eric Tice, and a few other members of the team. Brian Kimber was involved, and everybody kind of contributed. We have an artist in-house that's helped to create a ton of really awesome images and helped bring the world to life. So it's been an evolving process. But I really love doing the world creation stuff. I did it for Ascension, and doing it for this has been really fun. My days of playing D&D do not go to waste.
So wait, what about your days of playing D&D?
Well, I mean, I used to basically play role-playing games. I used to play role-playing games, including Dungeons and Dragons, all the time. And in that process, I would create worlds and imagine different scenarios, and then that was all just fun and games. But now I make fun and games, and so we create new worlds and do all that stuff now. So it's been fun. It changes a lot. So in fact, our writer I hired because we played in an Amber role-playing game together.
Amber, the diceless system.
Yes, that's right. And he was super creative and really talented, and so I figured he'd be a good person to help us out.
Great. Yeah. So what did you want to show here?
Well, I just wanted to show off the game, and I mean, you can see the play here. Anybody can download it. It's totally free to download on iPad. We'll be on transitioning to iPhone and PC and Android, over the coming months. And so it's just showing off the new stuff.
And I know you're leaving later today.
Yep.
What do you get out of GAMA Trade Show?
GAMA is really great because it's an opportunity for us to interact with the stores and retailers directly. All of the major industry distributors, publishers are here, so it's all a great way to sort of get to interact with the other people in the industry. And now I've been coming here for 6 years in a row or more, and so you see the same people and get to reconnect. And so it's a pretty valuable experience in that sense, and tell the retailers about the new product we have, and also it's Vegas, so we always find ways to have some fun.
Do you have any of these special playmats that are in the works, other more exclusive ones or things like that?
Yes, we do. In fact, we are working on a playmat that actually has the board layout on it. We'll have some of those for sale at PAX East. We just got them printed, and then these essential
right this weekend. Yeah. So you're forcing me to upload this very quickly. So yeah, okay, to be even relevant. Yes. Okay. PAX East. We'll see. Okay, that's going to be huge for you. This is not GAMA Trade Show is not a retail.
Right,
or sorry, not a customer.
We don't sell things.
Yeah, right, exactly.
We're just here to meet with the shipping. Whereas in PAX East, it will be the first time we're making Ascension, Rise of Vigil, the newest expansion available. So people will be able to buy it there. and we'll have some new playmats, and but we'll be showing off Solforge, and really have a pretty exciting big booth presence and a lot of things going on. Because this is a big year where we're actually, really Ascension was the first game we released about 3 years ago, and now Solforge is our next major release. So,
and do we have that release right over here?
This is it. That's right. So for people who are fans of Ascension, this is the the newest expansion. It's standalone, big set. It's actually the largest set we've ever made, 259 cards. It introduces a new card type, Treasure, which when it flips into the center row, you keep flipping cards on top of it. Whenever you acquire or defeat the card on top, you get all the treasure also. And those provide you with energy, which is a new game resource, which upgrades your cards and gives you lots of special powers and things.
Where's that icon? I'm sure people are already familiar with it who follow the game, but...
So there's... show off. So these are the treasure cards in the set. These are energy shards. You can see the little square icon is energized powers, and you can see from some of these preview cards that a card is basic. This one just gives you a rune, but if you have an energy, you're going to gain an additional 2 honor as well. And energy is a threshold resource, so unlike the other resources in the game, it's not spent. However much energy you have in your turn, you can use to turn on as many energized powers as you want.
Okay.
So it's quite a bit of fun. It lets us do some really dramatic, big effects that we could never do otherwise, because if they happened all the time, they would be too good. So the fact that you have to get the right combination of energy with the right cards can create some pretty unbelievably big moments in the game. So I'm pretty convinced this is the most fun set we've created since the original set.
Okay. And you still, what were you just playing over there?
Same thing. We were playing Rise.
Okay, you were playing the new one.
Yeah.
Okay. Showing it off to Eric Lang from.
We were. It's true. We're also just getting the game in. I always think it is a good sign that we're still happy to hang out and play our games after even spending an entire day demoing them and working on them, obviously, for years. But Ascension was a game that I originally made just for me and my friends to play. I actually had just rough up prototype, and we were hanging out, and I showed it to Rob Doherty, who's also here in the booth, and he was like, "Hey, this is awesome, you should make it." And I said, "Okay." And so we did, and that was released at Gen Con 2010, and we sold out in less than a month, and the company was off and running.
Okay, so let's hope you sell out at PAX East, huh?
I hope so too.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.